In this tutorial, I'd like to show you Cinemage from Sheffield Softworks. Cinemage is a unique color correcting effect that will help your footage look amazing. I'm in Final Cut Pro 10, but Cinemage also works in Motion, Premiere Pro, and After Effects as well. You can find it in the effects browser under Sheffield Softworks. I'll drop it on my first clip. The first thing you'll notice is the unique wheel interface that appears. More on this in a minute. First, I'd like to show you some of the built-in looks that you could use as a starting point. I like this preset called Cinemage. Let's see how it works. I'll click the Enable OSC button to turn on the on-screen controls. Cinemage is based around the concept of paired tints. The hue and intensity of these tints, as well as their relationship to each other, is adjusted via these on-screen controls. In this case, the white line shows us that the paired tints are cyan in the inner ring, tint 1, and blue in the outer ring, tint 2. The tint ring is this dot that also moves the white line around the rings. The further from the center it's pulled, the more intense the tint. Below this is the pairing slider, which controls the difference between the two hues. As I drag it, you can see the inner circles rotating. Lastly, in the on-screen controls, you can peek at your original image. With this knowledge, you have what you need to jump in and start coloring your footage in a very unique way. Dim the on-screen controls and go full screen to experience a very immersive, hands-on coloring experience. Over in the parameters, there are advanced controls hidden by a disclosure triangle that allow further creative ways to color your footage. Both tints are applied to the footage using blend modes, which you may be familiar with from graphics applications like Photoshop. The mask drop-down allows you to control which parts of the image the two tints are applied to via these blend modes. The default is dark light. So if you'd like to have a look that cools the shadows and warms the highlights, simply move the tint ring to where tint 1 is blue and tint 2 is yellow-orange, and you have your correction. Retain luma and retain color attempt to bring back the luma or color from the original image as a way to produce more complex, distinct looks. If you'd like to learn more about these or any other parameters, simply click the Sheffield Softworks logo to launch the help document. And any look you come up with, you can easily save as a preset. Sheffield Cinemage is a very creative way to color correct your footage and come up with unique looks, a must-have for your editing toolbox. FxFactory offers a huge selection of great effects, and if you don't have them yet, I suggest you go try them out at FxFactory.com.